create websites. Do we have types of websites?
Types of website, meaning I don't understand that.
Like you see, like as we have types of media houses, we have KTN and TV Citizen.
Okay.
So do we have like types of websites?
Yes. They're just normal basic websites, and then there are the complicated websites. I think that's how I can categorically put it. I don't have any specific name because a website is a website. So there is normal blog, and then there is website. They all look like they're one thing, but they're two different things. So a blog it gives you the ability to keep updating new posts. Like you can just give somebody access so that they can keep updating it automatically, just doing all those updating. And then there's another one which, for you to update it, you have to involve some element of programming. You have to know some sort of programming for you to keep updating it. Then those are two that are always one thing. Then there's another website which now puts those two together and then has an engine behind it. So it's like the system where the career system, where there is the front side, there's the front website of it, and then there's the back side of it. So the front side is where somebody can just log in, and they have their own login. They'll put everything, maybe they can just view whatever's happening. And then there's the back side where if you type in your ID, it goes inside, fetches your career certificate or whichever it calls, and then prints them to you. That is now real actual programming. That's now done with Python, where you log in, you fetch something from the background, and then bring it to the front ground. So whatever is happening at the background, that's not our issue. What we want just to see our certificate. So we don't know how it is created. We don't know what happens at the back. All we know is the certificate has come, print it. So that's a different type of website, and it's more complicated compared to the normal one, which you just create and then post things on it.
Okay. Somebody may wonder, what do I need to start a website?
You need content.
Content? What do you mean by content?
Okay, you need content because look, if assuming you have like some website somewhere, and there is nothing to it. The reason people like Facebook, the reason people like Twitter, whichever they call it, is because when they go there, they find new things updated every day. Yeah. So that's content. Yeah. Don't worry about the about programming it or anything. If you go to a website, there's nothing interesting, you leave immediately. You'll not even come. You'll even block that page. But if there is something interesting, you'll keep going every day. So the first thing you need, if you want to build a website, is ensure that you have a whole load of content. You have a lot of content in place. So that way people have what they're looking at when they come to the website. Because I could make you the best website, but nobody's seeing it. Because when they come to your website once, they find nothing interesting, they leave. Yeah. Correct.
Okay. And how long does it take for one to have to make and to start use a website?
But just an ordinary website is just a day, or less than a day, some hours. An ordinary website, just an ordinary, basic, simple website, just for posting your own issues, your own things. Maybe you've gone to see somebody, you've gone to do this. That can take less than some hours. But if it is something serious which needs an engine behind it, then it can take a week or two, and then maybe back testing, debugging could take maybe a month, something.
Okay. And how do I maintain do I really need money to maintain my website? And how can I prevent my website from being hacked?
Okay, that depends on the language. Okay. So there's some languages which can protect your website from being hacked easily, and then there's some which are easy to hack. Like if you have your website built purely on HTML and HTML alone, then it's less like a page. Okay. Yes. You asked me some other question. I don't know what. What did you ask?
Do I need money to maintain my
You don't need money to maintain your website. Yeah. You don't need depending if you have just an normal ordinary website, maintaining it is per yearly basis. It's yearly basis. So you'll pay maybe if right now Kenyan shillings is like $20 per year. Or $5 per year. But if you have a real actual website which needs people to keep coming in, they really like the one serious like help system, KRA, those serious things, you have to pay for it and per monthly. Yes, yes. I'm not saying that they pay per monthly or anything, or even I know how they pay. No, I don't know how whatever they do. But for such a system, you always need to pay per monthly to ensure that it's very very fast. Because you don't have a case where there are a million people trying to attend the same resource and they cannot attend it. They cannot get any page they want. You don't want that. So you have to that one you have to pay per monthly. And you also have to keep updating it, because you have to keep checking for possible bugs and keep patching it. Patching means to look for loopholes and then try blocking them. Try cracking it yourself. See if you can get inside it and block also. Yes, that's the thing.
Okay. And how do I know that my website is at a better place? It can't be hacked. Do you do testing before you give the website to the owner?
You don't need to do any testing, but before I give it, you have to test it first of all. But you normally don't need any testing to do before you do that. There is something else which you need to buy. There's like a certificate, like some sort of security, if I have to put it in a layman language, which you will need to buy for it to be very safe. But naturally, it's always safe as long as there is no people. If people are not typing in their credit card numbers, they're not typing in their personal information, then it's always safe. Nobody will want to steal that one. Correct.
Okay. And talking about content, we find like on YouTube, people create different type of content. We have those people who do lifestyle, modeling and stuff. Is it the same case about websites?
Yes, you have to identify your niche. I don't know, they call it niche or a theme or something that relates to you. Okay. Find something which you want to do for the longest time possible, as long as you have life. Okay. That's the most reasonable way to put it. Like, find something which, if you start doing it now, you'll probably doing it until you are 70 or 80 or you have retired completely. So that is how you'll be able to maintain it. But if assuming, I'm not saying this is bad or this is whatever, assuming somebody is doing something to do with they're traveling people. Can they travel for 70 years? If that is true, then they can build a website for that one. Because I know people who can travel, they can keep traveling every day. That's what they like doing. They can do it. There are people who cannot travel. So you look for something which, if you start doing it now, even if you're selling clothes, fashion clothes, ensure that you are going to sell it for the longest time, because it will represent you. For a long time, it will be representing you every day. Yes. Okay.
We see like online, we have Instagram pays, we have YouTube that pays really well, and talking about website, like on YouTube, you must have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. What do I need to, or do we have that target that I need to pass so that I can start getting paid by website? And first of all, when I have a website, can I be paid?
Okay, it does not automatically pay. There's no guarantee that if you have a website, it will pay for you. You need to get that. If somebody wants a website, they need to get that outside their mind first of all before they start everything. So you start at that point where you say that I really love fashion. I love clothes for men, clothes for ladies, or clothes for this category of people. I really like this thing. I would want to do it for a long time. So you go ahead, do research on it, write articles about it, and keep posting it on website. Then people will begin to look at website. They'll begin to look for you. They'll begin to look for websites. Some will come inquiring, commenting, like just interacting with the website. So the more the number of people interact with the website, the more other people who are not even advertisers will begin to look for you. So they'll begin to say, okay, we see this website, it looks really good. Can we get this person? Can we get this person to advertise for us or do this and this? So it starts from that point. That's when it starts earning for you. Then when you post a lot of articles, maybe you post a lot of things and people are coming naturally, automatically. Maybe in a day you have 10,000 people visiting. Then you may apply for this known as Google AdSense. So that's why if now people click on a website, you are paid. So you'll find automatically you keep making money, people clicking like that.
That's so cool. So like it's all about content and consistency.
Content and consistency, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Hey, Nothing Indian siku rahisi. Siku rahisi. And how much can you charge someone who needs a website?
Depending on the complexity, as I said, if the website is so complicated or it involves an engine behind it, then we'll talk of a high amount. But if it is just a normal blog site or some page, that should be less than 10,000, less than 5,000, 10,000, whichever we agree with the person.
Okay.
Yes.
So okay. Let me ask you this. Allow me to ask you this, because we see on Instagram you can upload something, and when you upload something, but it relates with maybe sexual harassment, abusing and stuff. They how do you call it? They ban it. What about website? Do you have those rules and regulations where when you talk something nasty, they ban your page?
In your house, can somebody tell you how to dress when you're inside your house?
No.
Can somebody tell you, okay, why you having this TV here? Why can somebody do that?
No.
Nobody. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes, no. If you can even decide to be sleeping in the floor, you can even decide to sleep on the roof. If you have a roof, you can even decide to sleep there and leave the bed. No one will ask you. It's the same thing with websites. Personal website, there is no restrictions at all, unless the government imposes some restrictions. Correct.
Wow. Will you advise someone who has a business to have a website?
Absolutely.
Why?
It's like opening a market. You're having a wider market space for everyone now to watch you, to see you, to know you. If you don't have a website and you're having a business, there's something you're missing. Because if I just have maybe my shop where people come, purchase this, purchase that, and leave, what happens is this: with time, only the people who know me will be able to get that. Like the people come there every day will be able to see it. But if you have a website, you are worldwide. Worldwide, people from a different country can just come in, buy from you. Everyone can just come to you for help. Yes, it increases your boundaries.
Wow. So when I have a website, I want it to be private. Is it possible for my website to be private?
Private in what terms?
Like you see on on these apps, we have let's talk about Instagram, because Instagram we have a semi-private accounts and these other accounts where if you want to follow me or if you want to follow me, you must send me a request first before you, and if I accept it, that's when you can log, you can open my page and see what I'm posting and everything. But if I don't accept your request, you have no access to my account. So is it the same case with websites?
Okay, yes. You can do the same thing for your own website. Instagram is just a website, so don't forget that.
Yeah.
It's just a website. So you can say that, okay, I want these pages, the public to see. I want these pages only the people are logged in to see. Yes. So you can do that.
Okay. Yes. So you as a website owner, you can know who are you can know who are watching, who are seeing your stories and your content. Absolutely. You as a person and number of people who are watching you. Correct.
You can know everything, including where they're watching from. Okay. Everything, even what they're doing, the pages they navigated from. You can know everything. So it's your website. It's like you have a camera in your house and somebody a stranger just comes and you can see everything they're doing. It's the same thing, yes.
Like I've never, me myself, I used to think website it's all about it belongs to those people who do film work and maybe we see people uploading videos on their website. So I was just no, this is not this. I can't do this. This is for people. Do you have limitations, or can you talk to someone who is like me, thinking website is all about those big people?
No, anyone. Even you can even create for an unborn child. There is no limit. It's the same way. No. It's like going to a shop and buying bread. Is there anyone who is restricted from doing that? No. You can do it as long as you're of age. Yeah, so there is no limit. There is no limits. Don't even think you're too small to have a website. No, anyone can have a website. Any business, anyone who thinks, even if you don't have a business, you can still have a website. Nothing is stopping you.
Okay.
Correct.
Wow. Hey, I hope you learned something and enjoyed my videos. And if you did, click that subscribe button and the notification bell for more interesting videos as we learn more every day and every time. So yeah, that's it for today. Hope you learned something and enjoyed the video today. Till next time, bye bye.